Hello, and welcome back to Beyond Common Business Secrets, the inner game of high ticket success. I'm your host, Tracey Watts Cirino, and I am thrilled to be here tackling one of the sneakiest and most paralyzing problems that we face as female founders and leaders. Do you know what it is, my friend? I'm going to let you guess. Okay. It is doubt and confusion. So, you know the feeling you have, like, that feeling when you have this powerful vision. You have a powerful vision, you have like a great offer and you're so excited, but just before the big launch, gonna share it out into the world, the inner thief whispers, "You're not ready. That price is too high. No one's going to pay you for that. Like, who do you even think you are to do that?" That moment, that moment of confusion, this kills momentum and costs you thousands, right? Beyond that, it's costing you so much more than just money. It's costing you so much. So today we are moving beyond doubt. We're moving beyond doubt, and we are gonna master the inner game that doesn't just this doesn't just promote financial success. It actually guarantees your next financial breakthrough. So, by proving that energy is far more important than strategy. So, I want to share a moment where my doubt was costing me it was costing me thousands of dollars, but even more than that, it was costing me like that belief and faith in myself. So early in my career, after I designed my first true like high ticket offer, the doubt hit me so hard. It was like, what if what everybody said was true? Like, what if nobody wants it? What if everyone says no? And I just kept looping that on replay. What if they say no? that that felt like so this I was like kind of suffering from like this feels too easy. And what if they say no? Like when I was about to get on a call with a client, and it was so crazy. My energy shifted completely. The potential client sensed my internal hesitation and they completely started backpedaling. And even though they had reached out, and they had reached out in that way that it was like, when they already wanted everything you had to offer, you just kind of were showing up just to sort of collect payment. Like that's how it was. And I sabotaged the whole thing because now they started backpedaling and they stalled the decision. So I'm like, I sabotaged my own sale. It was totally my own doing. Yeah, and so I remember at one point talking to a team member going, "Yeah, I'm a powerful manifester. I just did that backwards." So this is the thing, like we mess with ourselves, and this is the opposite of what we're trying to do, right? So that just like really like that when I sabotage my own sale, like that's never something I want other people to suffer through. So it's probably one of the reasons I do what I do, which is share everything. So that, my friend, is the scarcity loop in action. So it's like fear, it's like complete fear, it's inconsistent energy, it's doubting, it's, oh, I lost the sale, it's, oh, now I just, because I lost the sale, I confirm my fear. And so now I'm creating more false evidence to show me that like I'm not worthy of this, right? And that's like, so I want you to look at this different. So your confusion is not a sign that your strategy is wrong. It's a diagnosis that your inner financial thermostat is set too low, right? It's set too low. You are energetically afraid to receive the wealth you really desire. Like, so, like, when that's coming from inside and you um, fully desire it, this requires us to tap in to true wealth consciousness. And we have to get all the self-sabotaging ways out of the way so that we can truly be elevated and expanded by wealth consciousness. So, how do you fix that this energetic misalignment and get clear? Like that you're like, "Oh great. Telling me another problem, Trace. Thanks." So, the way that you fix this is we have to go deeper into self-discovery. So one of the most powerful tools that I use when working with my private clients is something I call the deep dive human design strategy session. So human design is the ultimate blueprint for aligning your energy with what you truly desire. It shows you exactly how you are designed to receive money, how you're designed to make authentic decisions. It's a complete map to show you how you are best at leading and communicating. So I use this tool to remove the guessing game from your entire life, right? Like once we map this out and do this deep dive human design strategy session, you can this becomes sort of like the overlay to so many pieces of your life. So when I work with my private clients, we always start here. I will personally conduct a deep dive human design strategy session for them because you really can't master your energy if you don't know your blueprint and how you're truly designed. So, what I love about human design, it's like this is a clear map to it. And I always say, if I can overcome doubt, because in my human design, I have on my conscious side in my sun gate and in human design they say that your sun, your conscious sun, is really like 65% of your personality. Okay, so my sun gate is in gate 63. For me it's 63.6, and it is the gate of doubt, right? So I always say, if I can overcome this, trust me, my friend, I can help you overcome it as well. So it's just one of those things. So when I personally work with my private clients, we always start here. We do the deep dive. And then once you're able to master your energy, this is how you utilize the blueprint, because it really tells you exactly how to flow, like how to get in your own natural flow, and you end up flowing with abundance. So it's easy to magnify it and receive it all in. So if you're ready to stop the confusion and the doubt and start flowing with your true energetic blueprint of abundance, you can book a private human design strategy session with me. You can go right on my website at traceywattscerino.com, or you can go to beyondcommoncoaching.com/HDSS, human design strategy session, right? So it's HDSS. I will, of course, include the link in the show notes. So the thing that's hilarious is that people will be like, well, how did you get so positive? I'm always like, well, I wasn't born that way, because that is true. The story of me being gifted with my sun gate being the gate of doubt, right? Now I feel like I've done so much work in this area that I really resonate with the higher level of like the sort of gift of this gate, and that is the ability to let go of past uncertainties and move from past struggles. Like I feel like I move through like a person who finally has overcome a fear and never looks back. Like it's like, okay, I'm done. But the gate of doubt, if any of the rest of you have this gate in your chart, or if you have it in your conscious sun, like I do, I wrote down, I just want to read this to you. So the gate of doubt is naturally skeptical and questions the validity of everything. It's logical, it's scientific, and it's the first step in the logic circuit. It always approaches situations with an, is it safe? Is this really safe for me? So my like anytime you'll have like that, like, oh, is this safe? Um, you're gonna approach it through the mindset of considering, like you're gonna automatically consider something to be faulty or unsafe until the opposite is proven. So this happens by logic and data. This particular gate is in the head center. So its logic comes as an inspiration. So this gate is the one who always raises the question as to how you're going to test the safety and integrity of a process or thing. So with gate 63, one has a tendency to be doubtful and suspicious of everything, including their own insights and abilities, which could lead to suffering, since the skepticism should be towards information rather than people or one's self, right? So expressing gate 63 doubt without being asked could be met with resistance. So it's almost like it must be kept to oneself until one is certain of the um, validity of it. So this, I'm going to share like how I interpret this in my own life. So I laugh because I'm always all about overcoming doubt and confusion. And if I can do it, anybody can do it, since I have, like I said, this gate in the sort of like what you could say is the worst place to have it, but I have found how to use it to my advantage. So that natural skepticism and searching for validity is what makes me really great at the podcast. It's what really makes me great at uncovering the uncommon secrets. It makes me really great at interviewing people and knowing who's right for me. So I utilize it in the way that it truly is a gift, right? It's like, okay, it's like every day is it's a fresh idea. It's starting over. It's like you never have to look back. We're always looking forward when it comes to doubt of oneself. So the thing is that I feel like utilizing this doubt that comes up in my human design chart is how I really help clients come up with the best systems and strategies, because you want that level of suspicion when it comes to sniffing out the right system that's in alignment for you. So we're using it for information and systems. What you never use it for is like inward. You never use it on yourself, right? So we don't direct it at ourselves, and we don't direct it at other people. We only use it when it comes to sifting through information. And like, is it safe, like when you're in a location, like an alley or something like that. So that is why I always think it's super funny that I'm like, oh, explained so much about my life before I knew about human design. So once you understand your energetic blueprint in your human design, you need sort of a framework for action. And if your doubt is rooted in inconsistent action, this is where the CEO power code comes in. So the CEO Power Code gives you step-by-step systems. There's clear communication, templates, and the structure needed to consistently take soul-aligned action. So making your business bulletproof to doubt, right? If you've listened to previous episodes, we talk about putting the guardrails or the bumpers on it. So this is where knowing your human design and then adding the CEO power code, like adding all of those communication templates and structures, this really, really helps you completely bulletproof yourself against doubt being used in the wrong way. So this is the cure for confusion, right? This is the cure for that false confusion that we sometimes just create trying to stir up chaos and put doubt on our own ideas and thoughts, even though we were really excited about something and already knew it was for us. So for those of you who know that doubt is something you struggle with, and it's like a deep like core belief or even a deep core wound that needs to be completely removed or that needs rewiring, that's where we work, like we do the deeper work inside the Aligned Women Private Mentorship. So the mentorship is where I reserve the highest level of private guidance to dismantle the worthiness block. We dismantle it at its root. So guaranteeing that the scarcity loop never holds your financial authority hostage again. So we move you from internal self discovery to self mastery and then to high ticket destiny. That is essentially the simplest breakdown of what we do inside the Aligned Women Private Mentorship. And I wanted to talk about this because we got a ton of emails and DMs this week about it. So I'm glad that sort of came up in what we were talking about here. So all of you visionary leaders, if you are somebody that is struggling from doubt, confusion, or relentless inconsistency in your income, you are not alone, my friend. You just have a worthiness gap. And it's going to require you to diagnose it. It just requires a diagnosis. It's like calling it out, bringing it out into the light. So your next financial breakthrough is guaranteed the moment you commit to the inner game, right? It's so much more about what's happening on the inside. So your next act of soul aligned action is this. I want you to go download the free CEO worthiness audit. Go download that right now. This is going to serve as your diagnostic tool to pinpoint the exact worthiness gap that is costing you. It's costing you thousands in money, but it's costing you so much more when it comes to your energy, your freedom, your joy, and your happiness. So this diagnostic tool will help you really close the gap. So I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in to Beyond Common Business Secrets. If this episode gave you the clarity you needed and even the confidence to know, hey, it's okay. We all struggle with doubt. And for some of us, it's wired in who we are. You are not alone, my friend. I see you. And if this episode gave you the clarity you needed, the confidence you needed to know that you're not alone, please leave us a review and share this episode with a friend. And when you do that, tag me on social. I love keeping the conversation going. So go download the free CEO audit, and your guaranteed financial breakthrough starts now. Take care, my friend. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one.